You are currently listening to your one and only, most favorite, and much awaited podcast program. So keep tuning in to the most crucial chat in the world, the Vital Talks.
Good day, dear listeners. This is Aventurado
and Chrislyn Bacalso
for a segment of a Life Educator,
podcast program.
The Vital Talks. For today, we will discuss about mental health involving students in the entire education system.
Well, exactly. That's what we will tackle today. And furthermore, we will discuss all the other things you need to know in today's episode entitled You Matter.
So, to begin with, why is mental health important at the first place? Um, for me, mental health is as important as physical health. You know, some might think it doesn't exist, but it actually does. It
Exactly.
it affects our daily choices and it influences how we think, feel, and act. And it is more crucial than anything else.
Well, with that statement of yours, Jam, I indeed agree. And yeah, that is also why we should never ignore possible symptoms of mental health related illnesses. For instance, the three most common diagnoses are anxiety disorders, depression, and also post traumatic stress disorder (PTSD). Pretty much all the most common mental health related illnesses that each one of us experiences, either at school or at work or everywhere you are. And everyone needs to be educated that these things are serious and those experiencing them need much attention,
Yes.
respect, and understanding, right?
Yes, actually, yeah.
However, it is still essential to be checked by a professional psychologist and not self-diagnosed above all. But it doesn't mean that you should ignore what you feel. Still consider the fact that your feelings are valid.
Yes, that's exactly what you should do. And there is no doubt about that. Since we have given the overview about mental health, let's move on to the next question. Uh, now, if you are diagnosed with a mental health condition, you should probably know what are the things that could trigger this and that. And if you might have just had it right now, like just had it, you might want to ask yourself, what are the possible causes of my unstable mental state?
Right. Well, as a person who struggled with anxiety and depression for years in school, literally, I can voice out my own opinion concerning this matter, I believe. Well, several environmental factors prove to be the cause of it or trigger it. And it includes both verbal and physical abuse. I personally think it wouldn't exist with just one of those. I think those two those two must occur at the same time for these things to exist. Well, furthermore, considering that we live in a generation where technology plays a vital part in our lives, cyberbullying has become more common than usual. Have you noticed a lot of younger people today are killing themselves or having suicidal thoughts?
Yeah, I, me and my friends actually joke about it, but we never really do it. Like, just thinking about it, like, just thinking about giving up, but then never really gave up. Just, I just wonder if what is going on inside their heads to those suicidal people that really push them to Like, you know,
Like mental state, like what?
that it seems like their minds are pushing them to do that thing that they should never do. You know, in the Bible, um, killing yourself is the biggest sin that Jesus Christ could never forgive you.
Exactly. As a religious person myself, I can prove that.
Yes. I just I feel a bit pity
Yeah.
since they gave up their lives that Jesus Christ sacrificed for them. Sacrificed his life for all of us. And you know that our lives are very sacred, that it should
Exactly.
have been more protected, but it seemed like for them they could just live tomorrow morning just after that suicidal thing.
Well, actually, I want to share with you my experience, um, like growing up. This one's too sensitive, and I might cry, but now I'll start. As a kid, like I experienced this multiple times, not just in elementary, but till high school. But probably one of the most unforgettable one happened when I was in grade 6. Well, I was classmates with my own cousin at the time. We were so close. We eat lunch together and we bond and everything was just almost perfect as I transferred to that school a year before. However, like everything changed when the finals rather were fast approaching already. Before our final exam, I discovered he was spreading rumors about me and was telling my classmates to avoid me. It didn't really sink in immediately to my mind, but it was probably one of the most tragic events that happened to me because I never thought my own cousin would turn his back on me just because he never wanted to see me succeed and reap what I had sowed for months of studying and sleepless nights. He accused me of many things I couldn't even dare to do, especially at the time when I was too innocent and afraid to make mistakes.
I understand how you feel. I was a victim once too. I wonder if just once or I constantly get bullied and become the laughing stock because of my name. The way they make fun of my name hurts. Although my name is very significant to my parents, sometimes I accept it, and most of the times I want to change my name. And most of the times, I sometimes even cry myself to sleep, just thinking if this was all just a dream. But it can't and will never be a dream. But it's all been done. There's no more reason to cry over spilled milk.
Exactly, like people will really never know what you're going through or what you had been through, and they are so quick to judging you with everything you do. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. I am really glad that you have overcome it as time passes by. You know, I realized that as we get older, we noticed that our problems are getting bigger and bigger, and that we all came to a point where we no longer want to be alive because we just want to run away from our problems and get lost like we didn't exist. As a suicidal person myself, I will testify that what holds me back from really killing myself is remembering how I have overcome all those I thought I never could. Always remember that in this cruel world and judgmental society that we live in, you must stay firm in loving yourself. Be who you are and always consider your feelings valid. You just listened to one of the most controversial, interesting, and much awaited episodes in podcasting history. We hope that you learned something today. Have a great day and don't miss our next episodes. Only here on The Vital Talks. See ya!